Before we start problem 7b, let's quickly review the steps for substitution. Step 1 is we're going to find a variable that's alone. Step 2 is we're going to plug into the other equation for that variable. Step 3 is we'll solve. Step 4, we'll take the answer we just got and we'll plug it into either of the first equations that we started with, and we'll find our second half of our answer. And then finally we'll write our answer as an ordered pair x, y. Alright, so question 7b. We've got two equations here, y equals x minus 3 and y equals negative x minus 1. Step 1 was we needed to find a variable that's alone. Remember, alone means just that letter and then the equal sign. So we actually have two that are alone here, y equals, y equals. It doesn't matter which one you pick to be your variable that's alone, either way you're going to get the same answer. I'm just going to go ahead and pick the top one, so I'll circle what's across from it, this x minus 3, and I'm going to find the y down here, and I'll change this y into an x minus 3. So instead of having y equals, I'll have x minus 3 equals, and then the rest will stay the same, negative x minus 1. So again, what I've done in that step is I've plugged in x minus 3 into that y. So the y changes into an x minus 3. Now, in order to solve this, hopefully the first thing you're seeing is you've got x's in more than one place. So we need to combine those like terms. But since they're separated by the equal sign, we need to move one of them to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and move this minus x. So to undo a minus x, I'm going to do plus x on both sides. On the right, the x's will cancel and we'll just have negative 1. On the left, we've got x plus x, that makes 2x, and then the minus 3 comes on down. Now to undo our minus 3, we add 3 on both sides. So we have 2x equals negative 1 plus 3, or 3 minus 1 is 2. Divide by 2 to get x by itself, and x equals 1 here. Alright, moving on to step 4, we need to plug that into either of these two top equations, whichever one you like better. I'm just going to pick the top one, x minus 3. So the x turns into a 1, we've got y equals 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is negative 2, so that must be our y value. And then finally take your two answers, write them with the x first as an ordered pair, put parentheses around it, and there is your final answer, 1, negative 2.